You've been trying to figure out a strategy to transform your life, to take your life from 0 to 100, baby. You've been trying to come up with a plan to be successful. You know that you are called to something great. You know that you are called to another level, but you just can't seem to figure out how to get there, how to put the pieces together. And you've been stuck in the same place for a long time, and you're trying to be successful. You know you are called to be a great success, but you just don't know how to get there. I need you to tap in. I need you to get settled. I need you to lock all the way in, because what I'm about to share with you on this video, listen, this thing is big. This thing is huge. What I'm about to share with you is some real knowledge, some real information, some real coaching. You about to get access to some real life coaching information that people pay thousands and thousands of dollars for, but you getting this thing for the free today, baby. I need you to tap all the way in, because what I'm about to break down to you is a strategy that you can use from wherever you are. Listen, you literally, you could not have nothing. You could not have nothing. You could be starting from the bottom. You could be starting from scratch. But you can take this information, you can take this knowledge that I'm about to drop on you today in this video, take this coaching. These are principles that I use for myself that I have seen massive success, massive transformation with. And these are also principles that I have taught to my clients that are getting the same results. So I need you to tap all the way in today, baby. Let's get into this strategy. If you're ready, I want you to put it in the comments right here, right now. Say, I'm ready. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Are you ready to take your life to the next level? Are you ready to tap into this great success that you know you are called for in the kingdom of God, in your life, in your business, in your marriage, in your career, whatever it is that you are seeking from God, whatever it is that you know that you deserve, and this is the time and this is the season for you to come into it, and you ready to get the knowledge, put it in the comments, baby. Say, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, let's get into it, baby. Listen, I got my coffee. I got my coffee, and we about to do a whole coaching session. It's about to be coaching and coffee with Toya. Okay, somebody put it in the comments, baby. Say coaching and coffee. Grab you something to drink, grab you a journal, grab your blue ink pen, because you about to get a whole coaching session, baby, for the free. All right, let's get into it, baby. Let's get into it. First point I'm gonna go over with you. First point I'm gonna drop on you. This was big for me. This was a game changer for me. The strategy that you've been trying to come up with, that you've been wrecking your brain trying to come up with, you're overthinking it. Yeah. For a lot of you, you're overthinking it. You're overcomplicating it. And you're making it harder than what it really has to be. Okay? It's not that hard. It's not that complicated. It is very simple. I want you to write this down. Your story is the strategy. I'm telling you, it's simple, baby. It's simple. It's simple. My mind was blown with this thing when I seen this play out in my life, and I seen God do this thing in my life. I seen this transformation, and I seen how simple it was and how I was overcomplicating it. I was blowing it up in my head. Listen, this is why you got to get around people that are doing the things that you want to do. You cannot be intimidated by these people. You cannot be afraid or jealous or in your head or feeling some type of way about other people's success, especially when they are doing things that you want to do. They are living the way you want to live. Don't be intimidated by that. Welcome that. Embrace that. Get in rooms that stretch you. Get in rooms that scare you. Yeah. Get in environments that cater to the new version of you that you are becoming. And then what will happen is when you see these people, when you see how they living, when you see that your dreams is their past, they did that a long time ago and they on to the next. What it does is it makes your dreams feel attainable. It makes your dreams feel like they are right there in front of you, and you can easily reach that, and you can easily get to that level. It pulls it from that place where it seemed like it's astronomical, where it seemed like it's out of your reach. When you get around people that's like, oh yeah, I know that, I did that, I experienced that, and they rooting for you and they're clapping for you, it makes you feel better about your goals and your dreams and your aspirations. So that's also a side note, is get around people that cater to the version of you that you are becoming, not the old version of you, okay? It makes your dreams feel more attainable. It allows you to believe on a whole nother level. It increases your faith, and it shows you that it is not as hard as you've been trying to make it seem in your head. It is not as big as you have blown it up in your head. So when you get around people that have done these things, that have experienced these things, it takes down that barrier in your mind that makes you complicate things and make things harder, and creates more that in this version of you in your head that pushes your dreams off into this distant reality. When you get around people that are doing that now, and you are in close proximity with those people, it takes down that resistance in your mind that makes you think that this is so hard and this is so complicated, and you can just never get this done. You're never going to be able to figure this out. Nobody like you has ever done anything like this. The more you show your brain examples of people that, hey, she did this, he did this, they look just like me, they came from where I came from, and they got the same results that I'm trying to get. The more you show your brain this, it starts to, your subconscious mind starts to realize that, oh, this is possible for me. This is not as hard as I've been making it seem. This is not as complicated as I've been blowing it up in my head. So once you get around those type of people, your mind, you start sending these signals to your mind that this is possible for me. I can do this. I can get this done. You realize that it's not as hard as you thought it was. Now you get into a place where you start to simplify it. You realize that this thing is simple. And then you start to see that, hey, the strategy that I've been trying to find, I've been living it the whole time. Your story is the strategy. Listen, what you have been through in your past, okay, the very things that you thought disqualified you, the tears that you cried, the nights that you couldn't get no sleep, the seasons that you went through where I talk about this in my videos, where you was broke, busted, and disgusted, where you was sliding down the wall doing the ugly cry, all these things going on like that, problems, situations, setbacks, hindrances, obstacles, all the negative things in your life that you have discounted yourself because you have gone through these things. Those are actually the very things that make you powerful. And that's your niche. That's your niche. Some of you been trying to figure out, what is my niche? What is my category? You've been trying to figure out, what is my strategy? Your story is the strategy. And that's what my strategy was. That's how I got started. I took my story. I took my life. I didn't use anybody else's blueprint. I didn't use anybody else's life. I taught from my life lessons, from my personal story that I have gone through, from my past, my experiences. And this is what you're going to do. What you have been through, this is what I want you to realize, that this is not just for you. Even though you were the one that went through it, it's not just for you. It is for the people that God has called you to serve. Oh my God. When you realize this in your mind, when you shift your mindset and you start seeing your problems, your trials, your tribulations as opportunities for growth, opportunities for expansion, opportunities for transformation, and when you start seeing your problems as, this is not just for me, even though I'm the one that's feeling this, I'm the one that took the L, I'm the one that took this loss, I'm the one that got hit like this, that got betrayed like this, I'm the one that got rejected like this, I'm the one that got stolen from like this, whatever happened to you. When you start seeing this as, this is not just for me, but this is for the people that God has called me to serve. When you start seeing that your pain has a purpose, that's when you on your way to transformation. That's when you on your way to a whole new season in your life. And I want you to put that in the comments right here, right now. As you watching this video, I want you to put that in the comments. Say, my pain has purpose. I speak that over you today in the name of Jesus, that your pain has purpose, baby, that what you have gone through is not just for you, but it is for everybody that is coming up behind you. It is for everybody that God has called you to serve. Listen, this business that I have built, my achievements that God has blessed me to be able to have, and just my transformation, where I was before versus where I am now today, my coaching business, everything that I built, I did not build this business after I got it all together. I want y'all to understand this, because this is very important, and this is holding a lot of you up right here, right now. You are waiting until you get it all together. You are waiting until you get everything put together. You wait until you get your ducks in the row. You waiting until you done got everything situated. You done did all, you done dotted every I, you done crossed every T, and I get it. I get it. I understand. But this is how it was for me. I did not build this business after I got it all together, but I built it while I was still going through, while I was still becoming, while I was still learning, while I was still healing, while I was still developing, while I was still growing, while I was still being cultivated. I built as I was becoming, I built. Now, this is the thing. I built as I was becoming, but I didn't go outside of my reach. And I'm still like this to this day. I'm still becoming, I'm still growing, I'm still developing. God is still cultivating me. And I teach from what I know. I teach from what I live. I coach from what I live. I speak on from what I have lived and what I have seen and the transformations that I have had in my own life. I teach my clients, I teach my divine ones how to get those same transformations. Now, if it's something I ain't did, I can't teach that. I can't coach on that. I can't mentor on that. And that's the way you have to be. Don't wait until you get it all put together, but start right from where you are. Be real, be raw, be authentic. Don't try to be something that you're not. And you speak right from where you are. You may not be on level 10, and that's okay. You may be on level 2, but somebody is still stuck on level 1. And they trying to figure out how to get from level 1 to level 2. They trying to figure out how do I get from level 1 to level 2 with my body. It may be you got a physical transformation, you lost some weight. It may be relationships. It may be helping people through their single season. It may be coaching men. It may be coaching women. It may be helping college kids, young college boys, young college women. It may be whatever your lane is, whatever your niche is, whatever you do. Remember, your story is the strategy. So it is based on your story and your personal triumphs and things that you have overcome, transformations that you have created in your own life. You may be on level 2. Like I was saying, you can help the people that's on level 1. You can teach from what you know, from what you experienced on level 1, and what strategies did you use to get to level 2. You can teach from that. You can help people in that area. You can create a product or a service that's going to help people in that area. Okay. Helping them get from level 1 to level 2. Now, can you speak on level 9? No, you can't speak on that because you ain't there yet. That's what I'm talking about. You helping people get from level 1 to level 2. And meanwhile, after you done, when you not helping these people get from level 1 to level 2, you know what you're doing with your other time? You're growing, you're developing, you're reading, you're healing, you're allowing the Lord to cultivate you. You getting in environments that stretch you. You're getting around people that's on level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, level 7. You getting help, you getting coaching, you getting mentoring, you getting therapy. Come on now. And while you are on the back end, you're getting all the help that you need to help you continue to level up. And then eventually you work your way up to level 3. You work your way up to level 4, level 5, level 6. And when you get there, you reach back and you start helping those same people. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. People are not against you leveling up as long as you taking them with you. Take them with you. Come on now. So that people see you leveling up, then you're not helping, you're not serving, you're not sharing none of the information, you're not sharing none of the knowledge. Come on now. Then it's like, hold up, wait a minute. But and you leveling up, you growing, you getting transformation, and you reaching back, and you mentoring, you helping people, you teaching people. That's why y'all think I do so much content. Why you think I do so much free content? Why you think I upload so many free videos? Because I have been in the lab, and as I've been in the lab growing, studying, developing, allowing the Lord to cultivate me. I've been getting mentoring, coaching. I've been healing. I've been growing. I've been developing. I've been doing all of these things, and I've been learning. I've been reaching new levels. Now what I got to do, I got to come back and help the other people. That's what I'm doing right here on this video. I have to come back and help the other people, that help them get to these new levels that I have reached. Help them get to these new seasons and get to these new places in life that I have gotten to. So this is what you're going to do. Just like how I was. Don't wait until you get it all figured out and get your ducks in a row, because that may never happen. That day may never come. So now, right now, you're going to start building whatever the Lord has placed in your heart. You're going to start building it now, whether that is creating a list. You start coming up with a list, an email list, or whether that's you get a journal and your blue ink pen and you start writing down ideas. You start brainstorming. You make up in your mind that you're going to take some kind of step to get started building this empire that the Lord has placed in your heart to build. And listen to this. While I was still crying, oh, I cried so many tears, baby. I could cry you a river. While I was still crying, while I was still healing, while I was still going through, while I was still being cultivated by God. So many tears, so many losses I took, so many lessons that I was still learning, still trying to believe. God was still working on my belief system, still working on me believing more and having bigger faith. Come on now. While I was doing all of this, I was still building. I made up my mind that I'm going to work on myself and I'm going to work on my brand. I'm going to work on my business. I'm going to work on this empire that the Lord has called me to build. And when I'm not working on the brand, I'm working on me. When I'm not working on the business, I'm working on me. You could do both. Make up your mind that you're going to work on you. You're going to work on what the Lord has called you to build, this empire, because it cannot be built overnight. Somebody put it in the comments, say it takes time. It takes time. When God has called you to do something massive and he called you to do something great, it takes time, baby. It ain't something you're going to build just like that. And your healing takes time. Your growth takes time. Your development takes time. Okay? So I used what I had. Listen to this. I used what I had right where I was. And that's what made it so real. One of the main things that my divine ones say is, Toya, you're just so real. You just so relatable. You feel like my best friend in my head. You feel like the just my homegirl from round the way. Like you know why? Because of this principle right here. It is because I did not wait until I had it all put together to get started. See, this is what you think is an advantage will actually be a disadvantage. You think that me having it all put together and me looking polished and me having this pretty background and me having this nice body and me having me just looking perfect, me just looking just beat. You thinking that is a good thing, that's an advantage. And you thinking that, okay, you're going to come out when you're like that. But actually what that does is it's a disadvantage and it's a disservice to your people. It's a disservice to your brand, because you actually, when you do that, you don't look real. You don't look real, and you lose that chance to be able to connect with your audience. You lose that chance to be able to really relate to your people and find common ground with your people. When you wait until you have it all set up and you have it all put together, that may be good for you, but that is not good for your brand. That is not good for your audience. They need to be able to see the transformation. They need to be able to see the before versus the after. So many of you've been here from the beginning. You've seen my videos. You've seen the way I talk. You've seen my message evolve. You watched me evolve. And what does that do? That makes it real for you, because you witnessed this for yourself. You didn't see just some perfect looking lady. And I'm not perfect. I'm just saying, you didn't see just some perfect looking lady that knows exactly what to say and articulates her words just right. You didn't see that from the beginning. You didn't see that from the beginning. You saw a whole nother version of me. You saw a whole nother version of me. Why? Because I used what I had right where I was. This is a success principle that if you put this into action, baby, and you execute this thing, it will blow up your brand. It will take your brand to the next level. It will take your business to the next level, whether you're a coach, consultant, you're another type of entrepreneur, whatever you do. When you say, I'm going to use what I have right where I am, I'm going to take what I have in my hand. And this is biblical. God began to ask Moses, I'll put this scripture below in the description. He said, what's in your hand? God wants us to use what's in our hand. What is in your hand? You have a phone? Use it. What's in your hand? You have a house? Use it. What are you using that house for? When I was in my old house, I took one of my bedrooms it was actually my daughter's bedroom that she wasn't ever sleeping in. I took that bedroom, baby, and I cleaned that bedroom out, and I put me a Walmart table in there. I put my computer in there. I was making t-shirts and stuff. I put me a t-shirt press machine in there. And I started pressing t-shirts. I started making t-shirts. I started recording videos in there. I set up me a whole home office in there. And I built my life coaching business in that room. Did I have a corporate office that I was going downtown to, going up 20, 30 stories in this high-rise, nice looking building with a nice sky view and ambiance and all of this stuff? No, I used what I had in my hand. And guess what? My audience resonated with it because it met people exactly where they were. They seen somebody that was real. They seen somebody that was raw. They seen somebody that was relatable. And they seen somebody that did not care what nobody had to say about her. This is another thing that's going to take your brand, your business, everything that you put forth your hands to do is going to take it to the next level when you stop caring what people got to say about you. I want you to put this in the comments. Say, forget them folks. Forget them folk. That's where forget them folk came from. That's where forget them folk came from, baby. It came from when I first got started, me using what I had and just starting right there where I was. Come on now. I said, I don't care. I said, people might talk about me. I said, I don't care. You know what I said? I said, I'm willing to look like a fool. Because guess what? That is also a characteristic of the successful. Successful people, baby. People that you see that have massive success. Guess what? In the beginning, they had to be willing to look like a fool because they wasn't what they doing now may be successful, but it wasn't a success in the beginning. They might have looked crazy. 9 times out of 10, they were looking crazy. They were looking like they didn't know what they were talking about. They were looking like some straight up fools. They were looking like, you crazy. What are you doing? Because they were attempting to do something that for a lot of them had never been done before. A lot of them people around them had never seen nobody be successful at nothing like that. But to be successful in something, baby, you have to be willing to fail and you have to be willing to look like a fool. You have to be willing to be talked about by people, and you have to get to a point in your life where that will not stop you. Listen, when it no longer matters to you what people say about what you're building, it no longer matters to you how people come for you because you have seen the vision in your mind and you know that this thing is successful. Oh, it's takeoff time. It's takeoff time. And I want you to also take this mindset with you too. When you are building something and you're trying to get to that level of success, because this is what I did from the very beginning. I had this mindset, and I want y'all to write this down. This is the type of mindset you need to have with you. I either win or I learn something. I want you to know that as you are chasing greatness, as you are chasing success, as you are working towards your goals and whatever it is that you are called to do, don't run away from failure. Don't run away from losses, because that is a part of the journey. You are going to fail. You are going to take some losses. You are going to lose some things. You're going to lose some people. You're going to set out to do some stuff that it's going to seem like, man, this is going to succeed. This is going to be great. This is going to be amazing. And then when you get there and you do it, it might flop. It might flop. Nobody might not be checking for you. Nobody might not show up. Nobody might not support you. Okay, this is your mindset. I either win, I kill it, I show up and show out, I shut it down, I win, or I learn something. If it failed, okay, if it flopped, you must pull the lesson from it. This is very important. This is a characteristic that separates the successful from everybody else, from just regular schmegular people. If you want to be a successful person, when you fail, when you lose, when you drop the ball, you cannot sit there and sulk. You cannot sit there and have a pity party, but you got to immediately shift your mindset and you got to say, what did I learn from this? This is what I do with myself. Toya, what did this teach you? What you learned from this? Okay, write it down. Apply it to your life so it won't happen again. Come on now. Because if everything you set out to do, you always win, it always succeed, it always prosper, you ain't growing like that. You ain't learning nothing like that. Come on now. We don't like to fail. We don't like to fall. We don't like to lose. But in reality, this is how you learn. This is how you grow. This is how you become. So I either win or I learn something. So either way, you're going to win. It's a win-win situation because you coming out with the victory or you coming out with a lesson. Either way it goes, you're going to win. Okay, so take that principle with you as well. I either win or I learn something. There is no failure. There are no losses because you're going to walk out with something. But you got to change your mindset and how you look at your journey. Also, I want to share this with y'all too. With my journey, when I say I used what I had right where I was, you got to incorporate this in your own walk as well. You have to use what you have, use what's in your hand, take the resources that you have. You have so many resources. Even if you are broke, you don't have a dime to your name. What are you watching me from right now? Is it a phone? Do you have a phone? So you have access to a phone. Oh, okay. Or you got access to a TV. You got access to a device. You got access to a laptop. Oh, you must have some type of data connection because you got to be watching this with a data connection or with some Wi-Fi, or you got some type of connection to the internet. Those are resources that when you shift your mindset and you stop looking at what you don't have and you start focusing on what you do have, this is a mindset. This is a characteristic of the successful. You start focusing on what you do have. Now you're going to start seeing all the different things that you can do with that resource. You're going to start seeing all the different ways that you can serve, that you can show up, that you can add value, that you can be of service. You can be of value to somebody else with that same resource that you sitting out using to type, I don't have the money, I can't afford this. That same resource that you using to type that in the comments, you can be using that same phone to be a blessing to somebody. You can be using that same phone to teach a lesson. You can be using that same phone. You could be using that same platform to be of service, to be of value to somebody. You know how to do something that somebody else is still trying to figure out how to do. You can get online and serve that. You can get online and teach that. You can get online and create content around that. You can get online and create a community around that. So it's about mindset. It's about shifting your mindset and changing the way you look at your situation. You actually have more than enough. You actually have an abundance of resources. You just got to change the way you look at it. You got to change the way you see it. And so don't wait until you get it all put together. Some of you, you're still working on your body and you saying, well, when I lose these couple pounds, or when I get this together, or when I get that together, or then I'll do it. You listen, it's about you starting from right where you are, and you continue to heal now. You continue to work on yourself on the back end. So listen to this. I didn't need to wait until I lost all the weight, because I was on a weight loss journey. I could have said, well, I got to get this weight off of me first. I'm going to lose some weight, and then I'm going to start building. Then I'm going to start getting on camera. Then I'm going to start my coaching business. Then I'm going to start coaching clients. I could have said that. But no, what did I do? I brought y'all right along with me. I brought y'all right along with me on my weight loss journey. The whole time I've been on camera, I've been on a weight loss journey. I ain't shied away from nothing. I still been here, still been serving. So I didn't need to wait until I lost all the weight. I didn't need to wait until I had the perfect body. I didn't need to wait until I reached millionaire status. You ain't got to wait until you start making a certain amount of money. You ain't got to wait until you look a certain way or you done reached a certain status. You ain't got to wait until you done reached X amount of followers. None of that stuff matters. You know what matters? Your authenticity. What matters is your realness, your rawness. What matters is you speaking the truth. You speaking the truth and you speaking and helping and serving people and however you are being called to serve, because that's going to look different for each one of you. You just need to show up, and you just need to show up and be real. Show up and be raw. Show up and be transparent. Show up and be authentic to who God has created you to be. Your story is the strategy. Where you have been in your life, the things that you have dealt with, the experiences that you have had, you can start right there. Every struggle that you have walked through is content. The struggle that you done been through, the thing, listen, this is a new time. We living in a new time. We living in a new season. God is doing a new thing. This is a new time. People want to see something different. People want to see something that they can relate to. People want to see real life people. Okay, they don't want to see people talking from a textbook. They want to hear people that's talking from the trenches. They want to hear people. And when I tell y'all, you can literally start from right where you are. And it's just a mindset. It's just the hardest thing about this is convincing your mind, convincing yourself that you can do this and that this is possible for you and that you can reach a massive level of success by just being yourself, by being real, being authentic, and using your story as the strategy. You just have to know that that is possible for you. And I want you to look at me and look at my life, look at my testimony, look at my transformation, look at where I came from. This down south country girl from Southwest Georgia. Come on now. That could have just been another statistic. That could have just been another minority. That could have just been what all of these labels that the enemy put on me. If God can do it with me, he can do it with you. He can do it with you. It's just a matter of you shifting. Okay. So I want you to use these points that I gave you on this video today. I have some more, but I'm going to break it up and do it in some other videos because I don't want this to be too long. But I want y'all to use these points that I gave you on this video today. And I want you to put it in the comments below. I want you to drop it below in the comments and let me know, let the divine ones know, what is one action step that you're going to take from what you heard on this video, all of the points that I shared with you, all of the coaching and mentoring that I gave to you, all of the stuff that I share from my journey, from my transformation, things that I've helped my clients and my community with. I want you to put it in the comments below, and I want you to let us know what is one action step that you are going to commit to taking to move your life forward, to move your business forward, to move your brand forward. From this information, what is one action step you're going to commit to taking so you can see some results, so you can see some transformation? What are you going to do? What is one action step? Even if it's small, even if it's a baby step, baby, share it below. And then some of you will get inspired. As you read through the comments and you see the different things that people are committing to doing, the action steps that they're going to be taking is going to maybe start giving you ideas on what you need to do. And when you see people say it from different perspectives and different viewpoints, what is an action step that you are going to hold yourself accountable? You're going to commit to taking this step to move you closer to your goals, to move you closer to your dreams. Okay, put it below in the comments, baby. All right, I love y'all so much. I am Latoya Okia. I pray that this video has blessed y'all today. Like I said, I got some more, but I'm going to share it with you on another video. I'm going to break it up. Keep in mind that I am going to be in Houston, Texas this year, October 25th, 2025. So if you would like to join us in person for the Divine One Seminar, I put a link below in the description. You can click that link and sign up and get your tickets now. Hurry in, baby, because the tickets are going fast. Houston is going to be a packed out event. So if you feel led to be a part of that, I want you to come on in. Click that link below and get your tickets now. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to Kingdom Motivation, our sister channel. I put the link for that below in the description as well. That's going to give you more motivation. It's going to give you more tips and strategies and just more information to help you level up in the kingdom of God. It's called Kingdom Motivation. So click that link and subscribe, baby, and come on in over there as well. I am Latoya Okia. I love y'all so much. I'll check in with y'all later, baby. Y'all be blessed.